Virgin olive oil is the first cold press of olives.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's the first squeeze.
It's the first, and it's still extra virgin. Okay.
Once
After
you
that,
squeeze,
when you squeeze the first time,
no
you
more
will have.
virgin. No
No,
more
it's still
virgin.
virgin.
Still virgin.
Yes, it's not extra virgin.
Ah.
So olives have always two sides. So basically, first squeeze, cold press, squeeze the olives, extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
Nice intense flour, 0.5 maximum of acidity.
Okay.
Which one is the best? I don't know. I cannot tell you. It's like wine. Olives, olive oil is like wine. Which one you like most? Now more ever less, you find olive oils all around the world. Turkey, Italia, France.
There are more fruity.
Exactly.
There are more...
You have to taste it and you like more. Like exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Now that you explain, you can do the work.
Yes. So say olive oil. So
Basil leaves.
basil leaves.
Make sure you wash them and you dry them. Don't put them wet in the blender.
Okay,
In
so
a cloth.
the other ingredient for our pesto is pine nuts or walnuts.
Okay. Pine nuts. Roasted pine nuts, possibly.
Yes, it's the same, even not roasted.
Okay.
Basically, they give some.
How many pine nuts did you put inside?
101. And half, because one was broken.
Chef, is the pasta ready yet? It's
No,
boiled.
just mix it a little bit. Okay, so
Yes.
garlic is up to your taste. Remember, this is a cold sauce, you don't have to cook it. The garlic will have a strong flavor. So I believe for this quantity, one
Chef, is it ready yet?
piece. Taste it.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think so. Is
Yes.
it minutes? It's not very pasta. Okay, so garlic is up to your taste. More garlic you put, more strong will remain. Again, it's a cold sauce. Just blended. Okay, little bit of salt, little bit of pepper, if you like it. Okay, and the other ingredient that the pesto sauce required is Parmesan cheese. Pesto sauce, you can prepare the pesto sauce and you can hold it inside the refrigerator. Glass container, stainless steel container, you cover with olive oil. You can keep it 2, 3, 4, 5 days inside the refrigerator.
Yes.
Not a problem. Of course, they will tend to become a little bit dark. It's not because it's spoiled. Okay, so when on the bottom is nice green, on the top it get a little bit dark. It's the oxidation of the basil. If you want to put it in the freezer, even better. When it's almost ready, or if you prepare the pesto sauce and you serve it right away, what we do is the Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese.
Yes.
You know the way I save the pesto sauce in my house?
Oh.
Well, once I make the pesto sauce like this, I make a little extra because I don't do just for
Yeah,
the day.
absolutely. Yeah.
So I do those spoons I use for the pasta I'm doing at the moment. The rest of the pesto sauce I put in a little bowl, and then I put some olive oil on the top, and it creates a little lid automatically. So some olive oil on the top, and it stays in the fridge for longer than a week. You look so...
Take note.
And so you can keep the pesto in the fridge for a little longer, because if you don't do anything as such, it will turn black, dark, very dark, the sauce, because that's the chemical reaction of the basil. So it won't be as fresh as it could be if you cover it with olive oil. So keep notes. What did you do here, chef?
Give me the strength. Okay, so pasta is boiling. Last minute we add some pesto sauce.
What did you put
alla moda
inside?
ligure is with green beans and potato.
So string beans and
Yeah,
boiled
but
potato.
100 years ago in Bruce we have a big economic crisis. The economy
Yes.
was not so good, more
So
or less
the
like
pesto
now.
in the
And
old-
let me talk.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, and you put the pesto, the potato and the green beans inside.
So chef, this one here, this is the.
Something it could be.
This is the old.
Weapon. Weapon is called.
It's not a weapon. The way you used to smash the pesto before
Yes,
the blender exists.
is the mortar.
Because
yes.
believe it or not, but the pesto sauce is way older than the tomato sauce, because tomatoes are not from Europe. Tomatoes were imported from Columbus voyages from South America. That's where the tomatoes are come from originally. Therefore, before the tomatoes, we had the pesto sauce, and that's
So was no pizza. Unbelievable.
Neither the pizza.
How they can live without
and the
pizza.
very first pizza, chef, if you want to know, ask me, because I've been through those things. The very first pizza was created in Naples in honor of the Queen of Italy. And guess what was the name of the Queen?
Margherita.
Margherita. Margherita was the name of the Queen of Italy.
Yeah. If you go in Naples, nearby there is where
Yeah.
the ship
Docks.
dock. is 10-15 minutes working.
The King Palace is still there. The King Palace.
So
yeah.
basically, pasta is cooking. It takes 8 minutes, 7-8 minutes. I'll cook the pasta, hot boiling water, salt. That's it.
Alright.
Somebody put oil. It's not really necessary. Somebody is continuing stirring the pasta. Not really necessary.
Yes.
Just stir at the beginning.
Okay.
And the most, honestly, big mistake that you can do it is when you have spaghetti or linguine, and after that, before you put it inside, you break it. If you like short pasta, use penne. If you like long pasta, leave it exactly like they are.
Don't break the pasta.
Don't break the pasta. Otherwise, spaghetti like this one,
Now,
linguine like this one.
there is
doesn't
another
make any
thing we like
sense.
to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that while you, first of all, everything we're going to cook today is going to be printed in our cookbook over there. So we will show you later the cookbook. So we'll show you all the process of cooking. However, when you're going to be home, if you will encounter any difficulties doing the cooking, just give us a call, 1-800-Princess Cruises. The chef and I, we own a little minivan and we do home deliveries. So, we'll be very happy to come to your house, even for a week though, right, chef? And we stay there and then we show to cook.
Okay, pasta need to be cooked al dente.
Yes. What does it mean al dente,
Al
chef?
dente to the bite.
To the bite.
Remember that more al dente, you don't have to be raw, but pasta al dente is easy to digest than cooked pasta.
Did you hear what I just said? Do not overcook the pasta, because in this case will be hard to be digested. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, not yet. Okay. No, so do not overcook the pasta. If the pasta is overcooked, it will be hard to be digested. If you keep it undercooked, that's the easiest way to digest pasta. Remember that, yes?
Now we are.
Chef, is it ready?
Yes, we are fishing so some potato that is there.
So the chef is moving, you see, from the hot boiling water pasta into the skillet straight away.
Yeah,
hot
you can
skillet.
use a strainer, but we don't have this morning, so
Yes.
no problem.
Now, chef, we know that your
We don't
house
have-
is
we
not
don't have
only...
the sink. We don't have the sink. We don't have.
Chef,
So,
we know
yeah.
your house is not only in Como Lake, because you don't live in Italy at the present time, right?
I divided my vacation between Italy, where my mother is there, or now that we go home in March, we go home. It's cold, I will go Brazil. So my
You go
mother
to
will
Brazil.
be there.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so basically,
How is Brazil?
it's good. It's nice, warm, always
Nice.
sunny.
Warm water.
Okay, so I don't swim.
You don't swim.
No, I don't know.
You kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
You don't know to
I
swim.
don't know.
Oh my, that's... Oh, I didn't know this.
I will like to, but I never learn.
But
I'm
did
afraid
you
of
try
that.
to jump, you would stay afloat, chef. No.
It's not really true, but it's okay. Anyway, so we drain the pasta. Never wash the pasta. When you want to prepare the pasta a little bit in advance,
Yes.
and just you drain it and you spread on a cold surface.
Yes.
That could be a roasting pan or a marble table, etc. And you put a little bit of oil on it. And after that, you warm it up. Washing the pasta, you wash out all the starch, and basically when you put the sauce, they will be very, very watery.
Of course. If you need a spoon, you okay?
No, it's okay.
So now you put the basil, the
sauce on
pesto
it.
sauce into the
What I
pasta.
say is I'm not warming up our pasta. When you go in Italy, is very popular, especially in the summertime when the basil is available. And you will receive a pasta sometimes, a plain pasta with a nice scoop of pesto on the top. Remember that the pesto sauce will never be 300 degrees hot, because again it's a cold sauce on the top of a hot
You
pasta.
cannot cook the pesto.
If you cook the pesto they will change the color. It start to become brown, a little bit bitter. So it's not really like it.
Okay,
Nice.
of course. Now you serve
That's
it on
good,
the
eh,
plate.
signora? Maybe I exaggerated the garlic.
Smells so good here. And the
Again, there
garlic.
is a Parmesan cheese, so there is protein, there is carbohydrates, there is pineapples inside, some vegetable.
So, chef, in Brazil, you do reservation the most. You don't do much
I don't
cooking,
do.
right? No.
I lose 7-8 kilo in Brazil.
What is it?
In vacation, 6-7-8 kilo.
Oh, you lose weight.
Yeah, because I don't have much food in the refrigerator.
I see.
I don't
see.
cook.
Yes.
And,
And tell me something, chef. Are you married?
No,
You're not married?
no,
Oh, are you looking for someone?
not really, but not really. Dai.
You know, because I have a sister.
skip it.
Okay, fine.
Having a brother-in-law like you is already tough to work with you, you can imagine. Okay, so that is one Parmesan cheese. Talking about the Parmesan cheese.
Yeah.
We use Parmesan cheese this morning for our pasta. Many of the times people try to buy the Parmesan cheese grated in the packet. Avoid it. Most of
Get
the
the
times,
fresh.
yes, most of the times it's not even Parmesan cheese, or you find the crust, you find the milk powder, etc. It's happened, I believe, to everybody, also to me, because again, I'm lazy when I go home, that I buy, it doesn't matter if you buy the more expensive or the less expensive, that when you put on the top of a hot pasta, they will change completely the flavor.
I see.
So you can find Parmesan cheese around, of course, maybe you don't have to buy a big pieces like this one, but Parmesan cheese is staying longer in the fridge.
Of course, of course. And you know, chef, I keep thinking that it would be nice to have you as a brother-in-law, you know?
No, this-
You know, Maitre D and chef, I make, you know, the bookings, he does the cookings and stuff and so on, so I would... But
Anyway, a little bit of fresh grated Parmesan cheese. And here we are.
My sister. Hi, sweetie pie. Chef, she has 3 kids already, but... Okay. Go in the chef office. Keep waiting over there, darling. Okay, if you change your mind... He didn't know, so... All right, well, let's...